welcome back. So today's video, as you can see from the title, it's going to be on my foundation routine. So I will be showing you guys the 6 steps I take for the flawless skin for my foundation routine. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first step is primer. I am going in with 2 different primers. One is for my T-zone where I have pores, and the second is for the rest of my face, just to hydrate my face. So I'm just putting the primer all over my face before my foundation, and a primer is really important if you are doing a full face of foundation and makeup, because it will make your makeup last for a long time. So yeah, primer is the first step and very important. Then the next step is color correcting. Color correcting is basically hiding all the imperfections that you have on your face. So here I'm taking a salmon color corrector and using it under my eyes to hide the dark circles. I usually don't color correct my face. I do my foundation and I am good to go. But sometimes when I have pimple or I need to hide any dark circles that I have, then I do this step. So yeah. Now I will take a green corrector to cover up my acne scars that I have, because a green corrector cancels the redness in your face. So here I'm using around my nose because that's the area where I have most redness. So yeah, I'm doing that here and just dabbing it with finger. Now the third step is definitely a foundation. So I'm taking my Holy Grail foundation from Maybelline Fit Me and just putting it all over my face. For blending the foundation, you can either use a flat brush, a buffing brush, or a stippling brush, or also you can use a beauty blender. Here I'm going in with a damp beauty blender because for foundation, beauty blender is the most important tool for me personally, because if I use brush to blend my foundation, I'll have all strikes around my face. But if I use a damp beauty blender, then it gives me an airbrush effect. So yeah, I like to use a damp beauty blender instead to blend my foundation. So yeah, I'm doing that here. And here, as usual, I forgot my lip balm before my foundation, so I'm just doing that here. So after my foundation is done, my skin looks something like that. Pretty flawless, So okay, so fourth step is concealer. So this concealer is not to hide anything, not to cover up anything. It is just to brighten up the face. So I'm using a concealer that is a shade or 2 shades lighter than my actual skin, just to brighten up my face a little bit. So I'm putting it in the usual areas and blending it with the same damp beauty blender. After the concealer is blended, it is very important to set the concealer with a powder. So my 5th step is going to be a setting powder. setting powder, a translucent powder to set my concealer, and taking a matte powder, pressed powder to set my foundation, which is also important. So I'm doing both. I'm just setting up my foundation and my concealer here. So after the 5 steps are complete, the last step is gonna be after the rest of my makeup. So I will be right back. So after adding some colors to my face, I'm back, and the last step is setting spray. This step is very important for me because I might skip a corrector, I might also skip a concealer, but whenever I am wearing foundation, I never skip a setting spray. So yeah, so that's all for today, guys. Hope this video was useful to you. I will be back next time. Until then, keep smiling. Bye bye.